What's going on, fellas? It's another Cboogieproductions. Y'all know the rest, man. Hey, I want to salute y'all for subscribing to my channel. And I also want to thank y'all for liking my videos. And shout out to the Dime Game Division. Let's rock and roll, man. There are some things with women that can't be manufactured and it can't be fake. Matter of fact, this video right here is probably going to help a few guys understand why females put them in the category as a lick. Real talk. This is why when you deal with women, everything got to be authentic and genuine. The first thing you can't fake is obviously a genuine sexual attraction. You can't process that. You can't fake it. You can't buy your way into it. It either is or it's not. But that's the most obvious thing. The second thing on that list is making a female feel safe. You dig? Before anything goes down between a man and a woman, the woman gotta feel safe around that man. She gotta feel protected at all times. Not just protected physically either, but psychologically, emotionally, spiritually. You know what I'm saying? You can't fake that, dog. You know what I mean? Like I say before, it either is or it's not. Period. And number 3 on that list is a female feeling vulnerable around a man. And that actually comes off the back of making a woman feel safe. Once a female feels safe and protected, she'll want to be vulnerable around a certain guy. As long as this man is who he say he is, everything checks out, he's consistent, you dig? Eventually she'll start to peel that mask off on her own. All a man got to do is really sit back and just watch the female get in her comfort zone, because of the environment that he created. But like I say, man, it's other things than this, but I'm gonna make this video short. So this is really my top 3, man. These are 3 things you can't fake with a woman. Because of the feelings and the energy that comes along with those 3 things. Obviously a genuine attraction, a genuine sexual attraction, that's like a dopamine rush to women. You know what I mean? Those 2 things operate from the same places in the brain. You see what I'm saying? When a female comes across a guy that she's sexually attracted to, it'll be like she took a small hit of cocaine or some shit, or she popped a half a pill of ecstasy. You know what I mean? All of that is working from the same dopamine receptors. So you can't fake that. You did. At best, you can bring your checkbook and, hope things really work out for you. Or you can deal with women that find you sexually attractive. Or you can make yourself more attractive, i.e. get into some self-improvement. And on to the next one, making a woman feel safe. Yo, man, this is paramount. This actually should have been at the top of my list because I think this is where a lot of guys actually go wrong. In order to make a woman feel safe, man, you got to be all man. Your masculine energy got to really be on fleek at that moment, dog. Let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? Your energy has to impose on hers. It has to impose on hers. And the thing about it is, it's going to be your consistency that's going to be the catalyst to really get what you want out that female. And the vulnerability. Look, man, a lot of guys be trying to figure out why women, aren't feminine, Why females so tense and they can't really relax around them, and why their behavior is so rambunctious and sporadic. It's because this female can't be vulnerable around that man. You know, that's step one to a woman being able to be feminine, dog. You know what I mean? Let's just keep it a buck. So, you know, without those combinations of sexual attraction, a female feeling safe and protected with no vulnerability, she's not going to be able to display her full range of feminine attributes around said man. Now, there are some men she's going to be able to do this around. You know, and that's where the frustration kicks in with a lot of dudes. You know, because they might see a female, you know, she's with one dude and, you know, she's calling him Papa Dad. You know, and she's gazing into his eyes. You know, and around the next guy, you know, she's acting kind of rambunctious and silly and goofy. You know, she's not cooperating. You know, but when it comes to shit like that, dog, it's about the cloth for the man, period. You know what I'm saying? It's about the cloth for the man sometimes. You dig? So, back to the video. Like I say, man, this kind of things, you know, these kind of things, it has to be genuine, man. You know, because every action in life has an energy behind it. You know, and energy comes from intent. That's where your energy comes from. So if you got bad intentions, obviously it's going to come with some negative energy to it. If you got positive intentions, then it's going to come with some positive energy attached to it. You see what I'm saying? And women are very keen on these kind of things. Once again, class, because they feel the world. Women feel the world. So women are going to be very keen to their senses and picking up on energy, dog. You know what I mean? And if the energy don't check out with a man's words and his behaviors, next thing you know, she's going to be like, well, he's already around. I ain't really feeling him like that. But let me see what I can get up out this dude. You see what I'm saying? Since he thought he was, scratch that. Since he thought I was dumb enough to fall for the okie doke, let me show him how I play this game. A lot of women think like that, man. You dig? A lot of women think like that. You know, that's why in my content, man, I talk about ethics, man. I talk about carrying things a certain kind of way. You know, so you can avoid some of these situations. You know, you're not going to avoid it 100%, obviously. Nobody is going to avoid it 100%. But God damn it, you can mitigate it a whole lot. You know, by just being genuine. Just being real to who you are. Being a man of your word. But for anything, gotta be a man first. See what I'm saying? Gotta be a man first. So I'm not gonna make this video too long. I just want to share a couple thoughts. But always remember, fellas, I'm gonna close with this. The sexual attraction. And let's just be real about this, man. Every man know where he stands. You know, as far as women thinking they sexually attractive. You know, some guys got a lot of women that find them sexually attractive. You know, some guys got a moderate amount of women that find them sexually attractive. Some guys got a little bit of women. You know, just look at the evidence of your life. It will absolutely tell you where you stand. You know, and you kind of take that information and go from there. You know, you pretty much can project if this female finds you sexually attractive or not. But like I say, man, no matter what you do, no matter how much money you kick out, you dig, no matter how much game you think you got, that spark, that chemistry, that sexual attraction, it can't be manufactured. It can't be fake. Either it's there or it's not. Matter of fact, let's flip it. Let's take a female. You know, a female could be a good talker. You know, she could be a very nice woman. She could have all the boxes checked out. But can this female, in your mind, change your mind about you being sexually attracted to her? Is there anything that she can do to convince you? Because you're not attracted to her sexually. You think she's a good woman, but you ain't feeling her like that. You know, where it gets your libido to rise. You feel me? You ain't feeling her like that. Now, as a man, is there anything that she can do to make you sexually attracted to her? She can go ahead and write you a check for 20 grand. All right, you just got a 20 grand check. You still not sexually attracted to this woman. Same thing with women, man. You can't buy your way into that, man. You know, it's either there or it's not. Moving on. Making a woman feel safe, dog. That plane ain't gonna take off unless you got that part covered, safe and protected. You know, female need to feel that at all times. You know, not just physically protected, but emotionally, you know, psychologically and spiritually. You know, just handle your business when it comes to that area. Don't play no games, be consistent, and you'll start to see some results. And allowing a woman to be vulnerable. You know, this is where her femininity gonna come from, fellas. You know, female, you know, she's around a man and she can trust him with her fears, doubts, and insecurities. You know, and a man never turns around and throw that back in her face. You know, and she can ultimately trust that man. You know, at the end of the day, you're a winner. You know what I'm saying? You're a winner. And the thing about the vulnerability, you know, the latter is a lot of females never felt that in their life. You know, that's almost a foreign concept to women. So when they come across it, it's either going to scare the women off or it's going to draw y'all closer, one of the two. One of the two, you know. But a female has to be vulnerable around a man. You know, that's why I made so many videos about the mask. You know, once a female takes that mask off, she's vulnerable. You dig? And we all know women don't take that mask off for every man. So if you got that mask off for women, you're a winner. Shout out to the Dime Game Division. Peace.